Welcome to From Cave to Modern Era, where history comes alive. Join us on an extraordinary journey through time, from the earliest footsteps of humankind in ancient caves to the towering skyscrapers and technologies of our modern age. Discover the rise and fall of civilizations, the legends who shaped our world, the wars that redefined borders, and the inventions that revolutionized life as we know it. Whether it's the mysteries of Mesopotamia, the wonders of space exploration, or the untold stories of forgotten heroes, we bring the past to light with powerful visuals, deep research, and compelling storytelling. Subscribe and travel through the epic timeline of human history, one era at a time. While we connect instantly, some communities live as their ancestors did, far from modern life. These tribes are living echoes of our shared past, keepers of ancient knowledge and tradition. Their existence is a fragile miracle, reminding us of humanity's roots and resilience. Across the globe, hidden sanctuaries, deep jungles, remote islands, arid deserts, and cloud-piercing mountains have shielded ancient peoples for millennia. Here, entire communities thrive in isolation, their lives shaped by the land and protected by nature's barriers. From the mysterious Sentinelese to the sand of the Kalahari, these cultures remain enigmas, fiercely preserving their traditions. Their beliefs, rituals, and ways of life are living testaments to humanity's enduring spirit and diversity. Our journey is a quest to understand the core traditions of indigenous societies, daily life, spiritual beliefs, and sacred rituals. These ceremonies are more than unions. They reinforce social bonds and celebrate the tribe's continuation. Through their stories, we explore the enduring power of tradition and the precious heritage of our planet's last wild places. In the Bay of Bengal lies North Sentinel Island, a lush, mysterious land untouched by time. Home to the Sentinelese, one of the world's most isolated peoples, fiercely independent for thousands of years. Outsiders are met with arrows, not welcomes. Protected by law, the island remains a fortress, its people a living link to humanity's ancient past. The Sentinelese live a pure hunter-gatherer life, sustained by the island's forests and the surrounding sea. Their world is self-sufficient, relying on hunting, foraging, and fishing. Skilled with bows and arrows, they hunt wild game and defend their territory. The sea provides fish and crabs, caught with ingenious tools and canoes. Their shelters are simple, their possessions few, and their knowledge passed down through generations. The Sentinelese live in harmony with their island, guided by animistic beliefs that see spirits in every tree, river, and wave. Their world is alive with unseen forces, forest and sea spirits, ancestors, and powerful shamans who bridge the human and spirit realms. Every ritual, hunt, and gathering honors these spirits, weaving the tribe into the very fabric of nature. Marriage among the Sentinelese is likely a practical partnership forged for survival. A man must prove his skills as a hunter and provider, offering wild game or fish to the bride's family. The union is celebrated simply with a communal feast and acknowledgement. Together, the couple forms a new household, working side by side to ensure the tribe's future. Deep in South America lies the Amazon, the world's largest and most biodiverse rainforest, a vast emerald labyrinth. Home to countless species and uncontacted tribes, the Amazon is both sanctuary and fortress. These tribes, guardians of ancient wisdom, live in self-imposed isolation, preserving their way of life. The rainforest is their home, temple, and legacy, an irreplaceable world to be respected and protected. At the heart of Amazonian life is the Maloca, a vast communal house built from forest wood and palm leaves. Here, families live, work, and celebrate together, sharing everything from food to stories. Men hunt, women cultivate and gather, and all craft what they need from the land. The Maloca is a symbol of unity, resilience, and harmony with the rainforest. In the Amazon, the shaman is the spiritual anchor, guide, healer, and bridge between the tribe and the spirit world. The rainforest is alive with spirits, of rivers, trees, and animals. Through sacred plants and ritual, the shaman journeys beyond ordinary reality for healing and guidance. He protects, teaches, and leads ceremonies, passing down myths and wisdom. This sacred worldview sustains the tribe, blending survival and spirituality in harmony with the rainforest. In the Amazon, the human body is a canvas. Intricate face and body paint made from natural dyes expresses identity, tribe, and spirit. These designs are a living language, signifying status, mood, and tradition. Adornments like feathers and jewelry further define who they are, turning each person into a masterpiece of cultural expression. In the heart of the Amazon, a wedding is more than a union of two people. It's a celebration of family, community, and the forest itself. Rituals and vibrant body paint mark the couple's transition, while the groom proves his readiness as a provider. The community gathers, music and dance fill the air, and blessings are bestowed by elders and shamans. A great feast follows, uniting all in joy and affirming the enduring strength of their culture, blessed by the spirits of the forest. From the lush Amazon, our story shifts to the Gran Chaco, a harsh, thorny land spanning Paraguay, Bolivia, and Argentina. Here, the resilient Ayoreo people found refuge, fleeing colonizers and adapting to this unforgiving wilderness. Today, their world is threatened by deforestation and modern encroachment. The Ayoreo remain the last guardians of their sacred ancestral land. The Ayoreo of the Gran Chaco are semi-nomadic, moving with the seasons and living in small mobile groups. Men hunt, women gather and weave, each mastering the land's resources. Their simple, portable homes and handcrafted tools reflect a life of resilience. Knowledge and tradition are passed down, allowing the Ayoreo to thrive in one of South America's most challenging environments. The Ayoreo people of the Chaco live in deep connection with the sun and rain, powerful forces that shape their world. Their weddings are sacred events, celebrated with rituals, offerings, and vibrant community gatherings. The groom paints his face with clay, symbolizing strength and the blessings of the sun. Music, dance, and communal feasts unite families, honoring tradition and the spirits of nature. For the Ayoreo, marriage is a sacred union, blessed under the watchful gaze of the sun and rain. In the mist-shrouded highlands of Papua New Guinea, the Yaifo people lived in isolation for thousands of years, their world hidden by mountains and dense jungle. Their first contact with the outside world came only in 1988, revealing a culture untouched by modern life. The Yaifo remain one of the world's most secluded peoples, a living link to humanity's ancient past. The Yaifo live a life of remarkable self-sufficiency, perfectly adapted to their mountain home. They grow taro and yams, hunt with handmade bows and craft stone tools, skills passed down for generations. Their society is close-knit, with elders passing down knowledge through stories and song, ensuring the Yaifo thrive together in their isolated mountain world. For the Yaifo, weddings are sacred, blessed by ancestral spirits who watch over the tribe and the land. Marriage unites not just two people but entire lineages, with the shaman seeking the spirit's approval. Brides wear jewelry of flowers, beetle wings, and leaves, symbols of fertility and connection to the forest. The whole community celebrates, honoring the ancestors and ensuring the tribe's future in their mountain home. Africa, the cradle of humanity, is home to some of the world's most ancient and resilient cultures. Here, traditions stretch back thousands of years, blending the old and the new. Across deserts, grasslands, and mountains, communities like the Himba, Maasai, Dogon, San, and Zulu, preserve their unique identities. Their wisdom, rituals, and vibrant cultures offer a living testament to Africa's enduring spirit.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle.
In Namibia's Kunene region, the Himba people live in harmony with the Red Earth. Semi-nomadic pastoralists, their lives revolve around cattle and goats. Himba women's glowing red skin comes from utjizi, a paste of butterfat and ochre. This protects them from the sun and insects and symbolizes their bond with the land. Himba society is built on strong clans, tradition, and resilience, enduring in a beautiful, harsh world. At the heart of Himba life burns the Okuruwo, the sacred fire connecting generations to their ancestors. Its smoke carries prayers to the spirit world, tended by elders as the spiritual heart of the community. Just as the fire links them to the past, the daily ochre ritual connects Himba women to their identity and tradition. Their red ochre skin, elaborate hairstyles, and meaningful jewelry form a powerful, living symbol of Himba heritage and pride. In Himba culture, marriage is a sacred pact between two clans, not just two people. The process begins with the exchange of cattle, symbolizing respect and unity. The bride is ritually welcomed at the ancestral fire where elders bless her and she joins her new family. Adorned with the Arembe headdress, she is now a wife, her new life celebrated with music, dance, and the warmth of family. The Great Rift Valley, stretching across Kenya and Tanzania, is home to the Maasai, renowned for their proud warrior tradition, vibrant red shuka, and deep connection to cattle and land. For centuries, the Maasai have lived as semi-nomadic pastoralists, their lives revolving around cattle, which are a sacred gift from their god, Enkai. Their striking beadwork and age-set warrior system symbolize Maasai strength, pride, and enduring culture. The Maasai believe in Enkai, a powerful god with two aspects: the benevolent black god who brings rain, and the vengeful red god who brings drought. Their spiritual leader, the Laban, guides rituals and prayers for rain, fertility, and protection. Cattle are sacred, believed to be a divine gift, and the Maasai see themselves as their chosen guardians, living in harmony with nature and the land. A Maasai wedding is a vibrant celebration of family, tradition, and strength. The bride's journey begins with rituals and blessings, leaving her childhood home for a new life. The iconic Adumu dance, performed by young warriors, showcases their power and unity. The festivities end with a communal feast, symbolizing the merging of families and the enduring spirit of the Maasai people. In Mali, the Dogon people have called the Bandiagara escarpment home for centuries, building villages into dramatic cliffs. Their mud brick homes and symbolic granaries reflect a rich spiritual tradition. The Dogon are famed for their mask dances and wooden sculptures, which connect them to their ancestors and the spirit world. The spiritual world of the Dogon is one of the most complex and detailed cosmologies in all of Africa. Their belief system, preserved and passed down through a rich oral tradition, tells an elaborate story of the creation of the universe. At the center of this cosmology is the creator god Amma, who created the earth and all living things. The myths describe the primordial beings, the Nomo, who were amphibious, hermaphroditic spirits sent by Amma to bring order and civilization to humanity. These stories explain the origins of agriculture, metallurgy, and social institutions, providing the Dogon with a comprehensive framework for understanding their world and their place within it. What has fascinated and puzzled anthropologists and astronomers for decades is the Dogon's seemingly advanced and ancient astronomical knowledge. Their traditions include a surprisingly detailed understanding of the Sirius star system. They have long known that Sirius, the brightest star in the sky, is not a single star but has a companion, a tiny, incredibly dense star they call Potolo. This companion star, now known to Western science as Sirius B, is a white dwarf completely invisible to the naked eye. The Dogon not only knew of its existence but also correctly described its 50-year elliptical orbit around Sirius A and its immense density. How they obtained this knowledge, centuries before it was confirmed by modern telescopes, remains a profound and enduring mystery. This cosmic knowledge is not abstract science for the Dogon. It is woven into the fabric of their ritual life, most spectacularly in their masked dances. The AWA Society, the custodians of the masks, performs these dances at funerals and other important ceremonies. The most significant of these is the Dhamma, a collective funeral ceremony held every few years to lead the souls of the recently deceased to their final resting place in the spirit world. During the Dhamma, dozens of masked dancers emerge, each embodying a different element of the Dogon universe. The masks are considered highly dangerous and powerful, as they are believed to be vessels for the life force or niyama of the spirits they represent. The dances are a breathtaking spectacle of color, movement, and spiritual energy. Dancers wearing the tall, ladder-like Kanaga masks touch the ground with the top of the mask, symbolizing the connection between heaven and earth. Others wear masks representing animals like the antelope or hyena, their movements mimicking the creatures they portray. These performances are more than just a memorial, they are a ritual reenactment of the creation of the world, a way of restoring balance to the cosmos, which is disrupted by death. Through the masked dances, the Dogon honor their ancestors, appease the spirits and ensure the continuation of life, transforming their profound cosmic knowledge into a living, breathing ceremony. For the Dogon, marriage is a sacred weaving of two lives and lineages, mirroring the cosmic order. The union is blessed by elders and spirits, celebrated with masked dances and marked by the bride's symbolic attire. Through ritual and community, Dogon weddings unite earth and sky, ensuring harmony as Amma, the creator, intended. Our journey takes us now to the vast, arid expanse of the Kalahari Desert in southern Africa, a land of shifting sands, sparse vegetation, and extreme temperatures. This seemingly inhospitable environment is home to the Sand People, also known as the Bushmen. They are widely regarded as one of the oldest continuous human populations on Earth, the direct descendants of the first Homo sapiens who inhabited this region. Genetic evidence suggests their ancestors have lived here for over 20,000 years, and perhaps much longer, making their culture one of the most ancient on the planet. They are the original hunter-gatherers of southern Africa, their way of life a remarkable testament to human adaptation and resilience in one of the world's most challenging landscapes. For millennia, the San lived in small, nomadic groups, their lives in perfect harmony with the rhythms of the desert. They moved across the land with the seasons, following the migration of game and the availability of water. Their knowledge of this environment is legendary and encyclopedic. They can identify hundreds of plant species, knowing which are edible, which are poisonous, and which hold precious water in their roots. The men are expert trackers, able to read the faintest signs in the sand to follow animal trails for days. Their traditional hunting weapon is a small bow with arrows tipped in a potent poison made from beetle larvae, a substance that can bring down animals as large as a giraffe. The San have left an extraordinary artistic legacy, a record of their lives and beliefs painted onto the rock faces and cave walls of their ancestral lands. These ancient rock paintings, some dating back thousands of years, are more than just depictions of daily life. They are deeply spiritual works, windows into the San's shamanistic worldview. The paintings often show scenes of hunting, but they also feature strange, half-human, half-animal figures known as therianthropes, as well as geometric patterns and scenes of dancing. Anthropologists now believe that these paintings are visual records of the experiences of shamans in the spirit world, created to harness spiritual power and record their sacred journeys for the community. The arrival of Bantu-speaking farmers and later European colonists dramatically altered the San's world. They were pushed from their ancestral lands, persecuted and forced into a sedentary lifestyle on the fringes of society. Today many San live in poverty and settled communities, their traditional hunter-gatherer existence all but gone. However, their culture has not been entirely extinguished. They have fought to preserve their languages, their stories, and their unique spiritual practices. The elders still hold the ancient knowledge, and efforts are being made to pass it down to the younger generations, ensuring that the wisdom of one of the world's oldest peoples is not lost forever. The San believe a spiritual energy, Nawam, flows through all things. Through the trance dance, shamans enter a deep trance to heal, connect with spirits, and ensure a successful hunt. Before marriage, a man must prove himself as a hunter, often by tracking and killing an eland. Marriage is a simple union, celebrated with a joint hunt and a feast, affirming the San values of cooperation and sharing. Our journey ends in the rolling hills of KwaZulu-Natal, heartland of the Zulu people. The Zulu are known for their proud traditions, vibrant music, and powerful dances. At a traditional wedding, families unite in a colorful celebration filled with drumming, dance, and ancestral rituals. The bride's attire, adorned with beadwork and the isikolo hat, honors Zulu heritage. A Zulu wedding is a joyful echo of history, celebrating unity and the ancestors' enduring presence. In Namibia's Kunene region, the Himba people have preserved their unique way of life for centuries. Known as the Red People of Africa, Himba women apply otjis, a red ochre paste, symbolizing their deep connection to the land. Their traditions, resilience, and vibrant culture endure in this harsh, beautiful landscape, a living testament to the power of heritage. At the heart of Himba, life burns the Okuruwo, a sacred fire connecting generations. Its smoke carries prayers to ancestors, tended by elders as the spiritual heart of the village. Himba women's red ochre and elaborate hairstyles mark identity and life stages, each detail rich with meaning. Together, these traditions form a living testament to their heritage and enduring connection to the past. In Himba culture, marriage is a powerful alliance between two clans, marked by rituals, cattle exchanges, and sacred fire. The bride undergoes a symbolic transition guided by elders and tradition. She is welcomed at the ancestral fire, blessed and adopted into her new family. The union is celebrated with feasting, music, and dance, a joyful beginning witnessed by ancestors. The Maasai of the Great Rift Valley are famed for their warrior spirit, vibrant beadwork, and deep connection to their cattle, which they believe are a sacred gift from their god, Enkai. Their nomadic life, age-set system, and iconic red shuka define a culture where cattle are wealth. Warriors defend tradition, and every bead tells a story. The Maasai's world revolves around Enkai, their god of rain and life, whose blessings and wrath shape their fate and the fate of their cattle. Guided by the Laban, their spiritual leader, the Maasai honor a sacred covenant, cattle as divine trust, land as shared resource, and every ritual a plea for harmony with nature. A Maasai wedding is a vibrant passage, bride price and cattle, blessings with milk, and the iconic jumping dance, uniting families and invoking Enkai's favor for a new beginning. Through ritual, song, and feast, the community celebrates strength, continuity, and the sacred bonds that define Maasai life. High on Mali's Bandiagara escarpment, the Dogon have built a culture of resilience, artistry, and spiritual depth, their villages clinging to the cliffs like secrets. Guided by the Hogan and the AWA Society, their masked rituals and carved symbols preserve ancient wisdom and a profound connection to the land and ancestors. The Dogon's cosmology, centered on Amma and the mysterious Sirius star, weaves myth and astronomy into ritual masked dances that bridge the earthly and the cosmic. Each performance is a living reenactment of creation, honoring ancestors and restoring balance, as the village becomes a stage for the universe itself. For the Dogon, marriage is a sacred institution, weaving together two lineages to ensure the continuity of life on Earth. The union is blessed by elders and ancestral spirits, with masked dances and rituals that connect the human and spirit worlds. The bride, adorned in indigo and cowrie shells, is welcomed into her new family, as the community celebrates a bond that upholds harmony and balance in the universe. In the vast Kalahari Desert, the Sand People, one of the world's oldest continuous populations, have thrived for millennia as skilled hunter-gatherers. Their deep knowledge of the land, plants, and animals is legendary. Despite hardship and change, the San fight to preserve their language, stories, and spirit in the heart of the Kalahari. The San believe a spiritual energy, NOM, flows through all things. Through the trance dance, they harness this power for healing and connection. Shamans enter trance, journeying to the spirit world. Their rock art, painted on ancient caves, records these sacred visions, windows into the heart of San spirituality. For the San, marriage is a partnership rooted in survival and sharing. A young man must prove himself as a hunter, often through a ritual hunt for an eland, before joining his bride's family. The wedding is simple, marked by symbolic acts and communal feasting. This union is less about ceremony and more about cooperation, skill, and mutual support, values at the heart of San society. In the rolling hills of KwaZulu-Natal, the Zulu people forged a powerful nation under Shaka Zulu, famed for their warrior spirit and military innovation. Today, their proud heritage lives on in vibrant music, dance, and tradition. Celebrated from rural villages to bustling cities, a testament to resilience and the enduring legacy of their ancestors. The Zulu people have a spiritual world that's really tied to believing in a creator god. They call him Unkulunkulu, which means the great great one, or the first ancestor. Unkulunkulu is seen as where everything comes from, the start of people and all their customs. But he's a far-off god, not usually involved in what people do every day. He's honored as the creator, but he's not the main focus of daily prayers. Instead, the more important spiritual forces in Zulu life are the Amadlozi, the spirits of their ancestors. They connect the living world to the spirit world, and you can feel their presence everywhere. The Zulu believe that after people die, their ancestors' spirits keep living in a parallel world. From there, they watch over their family members who are still alive. These Amadlazi aren't scary ghosts. They're respected family members who care a lot about their family's well-being. They can give advice, protection, and blessings. But they can also get upset if they're ignored or if old traditions are broken, which can sometimes cause bad luck or sickness. So it's super important to have a good and respectful relationship with the Amadlozi. They do this by pouring out traditional beer, sacrificing animals and rituals as offerings, and carefully following the traditions the ancestors set up. The ancestors are always there, like invisible but honored guests at every important family and community event. No big decision is made, no trip is started, and no celebration happens without first asking and honoring the Amadlozi. The head of the family, usually the oldest man, acts like a priest for his home. He talks directly to the ancestors for his family. He'll speak to them in the cattle pen, which is the most sacred part of the home, making his requests and saying thank you. Diviners, called Isangoma, are also very important. The ancestors themselves call on them, and they can talk to the spirit world to figure out problems, find hidden truths, and tell people what rituals are needed to make things right again. This belief system creates a strong feeling of connection and duty. The Zulu see themselves not as single people, but as links in a long, unbroken chain that goes from the first ancestor, Unkulunkulu, through many generations, to the living, and on to the children who haven't been born yet. This way of looking at the world makes them feel a deep responsibility to live a life that would bring honor to their family name and please the ancestors. Every action is thought about in terms of what those who came before would think. This makes sure that the Zulu people's cultural and moral values are passed down with respect and care from one generation to the next, watched over by the ever-present Amadlozi. A traditional Zulu wedding, or umabo, is a spectacular and joyous affirmation of culture, a vibrant celebration that unites two families and is blessed by the ancestors. It is far more than a single day's event. It is a series of intricate rituals that can unfold over several days, filled with color, music, and powerful symbolism. The process begins long before with the negotiation of the lobola between the two families. This bride price, paid by the groom's family to the brides, consists primarily of cattle, and is a fundamental gesture of respect, a thank you for the way her family has raised her, and a symbol of the new bond being forged between the two lineages. The wedding day itself is a feast for the senses. The air is filled with the powerful rhythmic beat of drums and the sound of joyous singing. The highlight of the festivities is often the performance of traditional dances. The men, dressed in the attire of warriors with animal skins, feathered headdresses and carrying shields and ceremonial sticks, perform the indlamu. This is a powerful war dance characterized by high kicks, synchronized stomping and resonant chants, a thrilling display of masculine strength and unity that celebrates their proud heritage. The women also perform their own graceful and energetic dances, their movements telling stories of daily life and celebrating the joy of the occasion. The bride is the radiant queen of the day, her attire a magnificent display of Zulu artistry and symbolism. She often wears a traditional skirt made of leather or pleated cloth, a beaded bodice, and most importantly, a wide circular hat called an isikalo. This distinctive hat, traditionally made of woven grass and human hair colored with red ochre, is a powerful symbol that signifies her new status as a married woman. Her body is adorned with layers of intricate and colorful beadwork, an art form for which the Zulu are famous. Each color and pattern in the beadwork is a form of language, communicating messages of love, hope, fertility and commitment between the couple and their families. A crucial part of the umabo ceremony involves the bride presenting gifts, typically blankets, grass mats and clay pots, to her new in-laws. She lays these gifts on the ground and, in a symbolic act, covers them with a blanket. This is a profound gesture of respect, demonstrating her intention to be a caring, hard-working, and integrated member of her new family. The wedding culminates in a great feast, where a cow, ritually slaughtered to honor the ancestors, is shared by everyone. A Zulu wedding is a powerful and joyous spectacle, an echo of their proud history that brings the past into the present, a celebration that honors the amadlozi while joyfully embracing the future of the new family. Across the Amazon, Africa, and Papua New Guinea, we've witnessed cultures living in harmony with nature, each a living chapter in humanity's library. From the wisdom of the Himba and Maasai, to the rituals of the San and Yaifo, these societies thrive through tradition, community, and balance. Their lives remind us of our shared roots and the enduring value of connection, resilience, and respect for the earth. As we conclude our journey, we are left with a sense of awe, but also with a profound sense of urgency. The worlds of these last isolated and traditional peoples are incredibly fragile, their continued existence hanging by the thinnest of threads. The relentless expansion of the modern world, through deforestation, mining, agriculture, and even misguided tourism, is encroaching upon their last remaining sanctuaries. These external pressures threaten not only their lands and their physical survival but also the very fabric of their ancient cultures. With every hectare of forest that is lost, with every river that is polluted, and with every uninvited contact, we risk extinguishing a unique flame of human heritage forever. The threats they face are numerous and complex. For uncontacted tribes like the Sentinelese or those in the Amazon, the most immediate danger is disease. Lacking immunity to common illnesses like the flu or measles, a single contact with an outsider could trigger a devastating epidemic, wiping out an entire community. For groups like the Ayorio or the San, the challenge is the loss of their ancestral lands, which pushes them into a world where they face discrimination, poverty, and the erosion of their traditions. Their deep, encyclopedic knowledge of the natural world passed down over thousands of years is in danger of vanishing within a single generation, as they are disconnected from the environments that gave it meaning. Protecting these cultures is one of the greatest humanitarian and environmental challenges of our time. It requires a global commitment to recognizing their rights to their land, their sovereignty, and their choice to live as they please. For the uncontacted, this means establishing and enforcing inviolable protection zones, allowing them to remain the sole guardians of their world. For other traditional peoples, it means supporting their efforts to preserve their language, their customs, and their wisdom while they navigate the challenges of the 21st century on their own terms. Their survival is a measure of our own humanity, a test of our ability to value diversity over uniformity, and to respect the myriad ways of being human. Ultimately, the stories of these tribes are a vital reminder of what is at stake on our planet. They are living memories of humanity's ancient past, powerful symbols of cultural diversity, and masters of a sustainable way of life that we have much to learn from. Their traditions, their faith, and their intricate connection to the natural world are not just their heritage, they are a priceless and irreplaceable part of the heritage of all humanity. Their fate is in our hands. By protecting them, we are not just saving a few isolated communities, we are preserving the rich, vibrant, and diverse tapestry of the human story for all future generations.